marketing, or SAP for purchase inventory and manufacturing. Some of you spend the whole day on juggling with this application. This is now where Odoo comes from. From what you see, we have an app so you just get one solution and you have an app that can do all those different things. It has never been easier, right? Okay. So enough of them. I know most of you are like, these are stories. We are going to show you live how this works. Are you ready? Yes. So it is demo time and we are going to go through it in the beginning with
So, ladies and gentlemen, I have a mission for you. From this evening only, you get to be the heroes. Imagine if launching a furniture company and you have one. Digitize your company using Odoo. So take out your phones. We are going to scan a quick survey, and then from the answers that you give us, we are going to demonstrate just what a powerful Odoo is.
Need your phones.
Take out your phones.
So we need the times that we
So just scan the QR code. You will get 4 questions. And the first question is, we are launching our business. How would you like to digitize it? So just answer from that QR code how you, as the founder of a furniture company, would like to digitize your company using Odoo. Okay, we're still waiting for attendees. So everyone take out your phones and say some person. Sorry guys, I hear my mic keeps cutting. I'm just trying to find someone. But everyone take out your phones, take out your phones. We're still waiting for attendees. So when you scan that QR code, you are using one of the Odoo modules, the Odoo survey modules. Everything is being done in Odoo. So once you have scanned that and asked the question, we are going to see live how many people have voted. Okay? Is the survey working? Anyone? Can you see the questions? Perfect. Is there anyone who can see the questions? Let me see. Let me see your answer. Okay, can you please start the survey in the back end? What are you seeing on your screens? Yes. So I feel guys in the back country can. Let me see if I can increase it.
want to be
128,
amazing.
163 attendees. Okay, just answer the question. We're at 140, 142. Let's see where the number will taper off. If you have not answered the question, this demonstration will depend on your answers. What tool in Odoo would you like to use to start your business? 150. Fine. Do we still have people in the crowd scanning and answering the question? Let me come to you. Yes, refresh the page. Okay, if you're stuck at the page, that says you are a founder of a furniture company, just refresh the page, please, because the survey is active. Okay. Okay, I think we have 198 people. Let's see if we can get to 200. 200 people, perfect. Okay, 201, okay, great. So I'll just quickly start and let's see what most of you have chosen. Okay, great. So how would you like to kick off your business? Okay, 7 for website. Anyone else? How would you like to digitize your company using Odoo? 22 for website. Okay, I see website is winning. We have 200 people who have scanned into the survey. How would you like to kick off your business? Would you like a website? Would you like a physical store or a sales call? Okay, we are 70 people would like to see website capabilities. Okay, so since all of us here for this evening are founders of a financial company, you'd like to kick off your business using the Odoo website module. So I'm going to do a demonstration to show you how that will work. For the purposes of this demonstration, I will take the role of an Odoo advisor, building a website for your furniture store. You understand? Okay, great. Right. So every journey in Odoo starts on our website. Let me just reduce this so that everyone can see. Okay, perfect. Everyone can see the screen? So you've come to me, you're a founder of a furniture store, and you'd like to create a website in Odoo. The first thing I'll do is I'll go to the Odoo website, odoo.com, and from here, Odoo gives me 2 options: to either click here to start now, because it is free to start, or to try it here for free. So I'm just going to click on this, start now, it's free. And when I click on that button, Odoo takes me to the next page where it has a drop-down list of the applications, different applications in Odoo, as Fabi explained before, that Odoo has an application for every business process. For the purposes of this demonstration, I will only need the web. Do you guys think it will work? Do I maybe need another module? Will it work? Great. Let us find out. So I will select on the website, click on continue. The website name is Furniture Store. Of course, the country is Ethiopia, and the language I'm going to give in English. Okay. Then I click on Start Now. Then once I do that, Odoo welcome me with fireworks. As an avid Odoo user, because I'm also employed by the company, when I create this databases, that is my favorite page because of the fireworks. From there, Odoo takes me to the next page, which is loading a minute. Are you guys ready to build your website with Odoo? Are we ready?
Yes.
Okay, great. So we're going to do it in post-its. Just post-its. So, of course, I want a picture for my furniture store. And the moment I type in the word furniture, Odoo gives me a lot of options because it is intelligent. It understands that for every industry there is your business. Okay. For the purposes of this demonstration, I am only going to select furniture store. Let's just begin with that. And of course, our main objective is to develop our brand because we are starting a business. The next, I need to choose a color palette. I'm thinking more of, let's go with a bit of pink and orange. And then I will choose the first 4 pages I want on my website. And then that's it. I click on my website. Okay, so let's see if this will actually work. Right? Now, the next step here, Odoo is asking me, from the color palette that you have chosen, what theme do you want for your website? So it will give me the top 3 themes, but for now, I'm not really filling these themes. So I will go on view more themes so that I can see what Odoo is offering in this regard. So I will click on that button and then give it a time to load. And from here, you see we have a lot of options with the kind of thing that we want for our website. This is calling my name, so I'm going to select that. And that's it. I sit back, I relax, I'm not touching any buttons. I do the magic, okay? So it will apply my colors, it will search for images. We're getting our images from splash.com. They are copyrighted, so use any image in the Odoo website, okay? And then it will generate inspiring text, activating the latest features. And then let's actually see if you're going to build a website. What do you think, Fabi? Will it work?
See, but for sure. I can see some people about it.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's coming.
Seeing a lot of chaotic conversations in the crowd, which is great actually. So activating the latest features and then just hope that they work, the network works. Okay, this is taking a minute. Okay, we are there. Here we are. Ta-da! A complete website built with Odoo in 4 steps. I don't need to know graphic design. I don't need to be a software developer or to code. All I had to do was just name my website, choose the color palette and the theme, and it was automatically applied. But from where you're seated, you guys can see that our website is not very complete, right? I have a generic theme. Some images don't really match what I'm selling in this case, because why do I have a cup of coffee here? I'm not selling coffee. So I need to customize my website more. So Odoo has a great editing feature in the website module. So I'll just click on the edit button. And once I do that, I will get a side menu which can allow me to edit my website down to things, okay? So let's start, for example, with this website title. The website title is a bit generic, so I want to make it more personalized. So what do I do in Odoo? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Is that better? Oh, great. Thank you. So we are going to start with my website title. As I mentioned, it's a bit generic. So what am I going to do? I'm not really creative. So Odoo has this great feature called the Odoo AI. Once I select the AI, it will allow me to either correct my title, to shorten, lengthen, make it more friendly, or to make it more persuasive. And of course, because I'm starting a furniture business, I need to get as much leads as I can from the website. So I'm going to make it more persuasive. And when I click on that, it's already generated a couple of options. So I'm going to obviously select the first one and insert. And voila, that's it. The title, my website title has already been changed using the Odoo AI, but I need to do a few more things with this title. I need to make it pop because it's a business website. So again, I will go back to my editing tool, select the header, and I can add a gradient if I need to. Maybe make it a bit more Parisian blue, that works. Of course, make it bold so that it's seen, and then increase the font to a header 1 display so that it fits perfectly on my website. So once I do that, and I click on save, you will see that I already have a website. Am I breaking off? Can you guys hear me? Okay, perfect. You will see that I have an edited website. Can you hear me? Okay. I have an edited website, but I still need to play around with the images and change the images, maybe even add a page or two. Okay. So I will go back to my editor and click on edit. And in this case, I need to change an image here. So of course this, click on that. And then I will go to my media and replace. So of course, because I'm selling furniture, I will need a furniture image. So as I mentioned, of course, our images from the Odoo website come from splash.com and they are copyrighted. So I will select this inside weather couch. It's really pretty. And I will click on add. And that's it. So what if, for example, I did not want, I have my own stock because I have a marketing team. So I have my own stock of images and I want to include that instead of going with the generic thing that Odoo offers. So in this case, it's the same process, okay? So here you can either add a URL for the image, maybe from your drive or something, or you can just directly upload it from your computer by clicking on upload image, and then it will load any images that you might have in your local drive. Okay, perfect. So add that image, I can change all of things if I need to. But now, I like also to tell a story about them. Go back to on the blocks and then add the people column. And once I click on that, palette the theme with the theme that I selected, Odoo will suggest images, so I'm going to click on it. Be able to see all of my pages just danced. For those here who don't know, Odoo is very mobile friendly. You can also use like the whole Odoo database on your mobile. Okay. From the mobile version, I can also go to the different pages there. Perfect. Thanks, Bobby. Anything else you'd like to see in the website module, Bobby?
Okay, right. Yes, we can move to the next question.
So we have kickstarted our business. So now we have kicked off our business in the now. We are not getting as many clients. So back again to the heroes of the evening. Pray that you stand and answer the second questions. Our sales are not growing enough. What would you do as a business founder? What is the first strategy you'd use to boost sales? Okay, I see social marketing campaigns is really winning. Anyone else would like to stand and answer the question?
You want more answers?
Yeah. Maybe someone wants to generate more leads. Oh. And just if you are in the crowd and you answer the question that we have not done a demo for, we do have something called Odoo Academy. You can go to search Odoo Academy. You'll be able to see all of our modules, just generic demonstrations of how all our modules work. Okay. Social marketing campaigns is winning. Okay. Yep. Social marketing campaigns for the winner. Okay, great. So I will go back to my website. So in this case, we are assuming that we have already created an Odoo database. We have already created a website. So the view that we will have is our Odoo dashboard, which pretty much has some of our modules. Odoo has over 60 modules. You can only install those that make sense for your business, because if you're not running a restaurant, then you don't need a kitchen business. Okay? So we want to grow our sales using the social media, creating social marketing campaigns in social media. Let's see how Odoo will handle that. Okay? So Odoo has a module for the social marketing module. I'm just going to open that. The social marketing module pretty much allows you to have streams. Streams in this case are your social media pages. They have to be business social media pages because we do have an integration with Meta. Okay, so the social marketing module allows you to add a stream for Facebook, X, LinkedIn, Instagram, and YouTube. TikTok is still being worked on, so at the moment you can't really link TikTok here. Okay, so how would you go about adding a stream? All I have to do is to click on the add stream, and then I get to select, do I need to add a Facebook, an Instagram, a LinkedIn, or a YouTube, or an X? So X is very, very popular in Kenya, so I'm going to add that. So I will select X, and then, perfect, it will lead me now. This is a very clear view of how Odoo is integrated with Meta, because it directly leads me to something that sort of has the same theme as the old Twitter. So I will click on Authorize App, and this will redirect me to the login page. Because I'm already logged in on browser, you can see here that I have my own personal X added to the social media stream. This one, magazine, the reviews. So, but apart from that, I have other important demo data that I loaded. Social marketing. Of course, because personally I don't see this page, I have to rely on demo. So, how does the social marketing work? After you have stream, which in this case I've added X, I would like now to proceed to create a marketing campaign directly from here. In order to do that, I will just click on New Post. And then Odoo social marketing module will ask me, where do you want to post this on? Would you like to post it on your website? Would you like to post it on Facebook, on both X's? Would you like to post it on YouTube or on Instagram? So I'd like to post this on my YouTube, of course, X, both for my company and personal, and Facebook. Okay. So because I need to grow my sales promo, so maybe first come, first serve, or the 50 people will buy maybe a customizable desk, for example. So my message offers. Offers maybe a description of For example, first come, first get. Of course, I need the video privacy public because I want as many people to be reached by my social marketing campaign as possible. And then I see what else is remaining here. And you can see the more information that I put in, Odoo already gives you a preview of what this will look like on the different accounts. Okay, so you see Facebook and X, I have the images, and then directly on YouTube, I have a pre-created video. So you can have different medias, and then you post all your different social media streams. Okay, I see that everything is fine. I will just save that to make sure I don't have any errors, and then I will click on post. So I need to remove YouTube because I don't have a video in this case. Save, and then click on post. And perfect. Now, something really interesting has happened. When I was creating the post, the step we were in was the draft. If I had scheduled my post, it would have moved to scheduled. Instead, because I've already just posted it directly, you see that my post has moved directly to posted, okay? I did not need to leave Odoo to go to my Facebook and confirm if it has been posted, go to Twitter, go to YouTube, everything. I can see the analytics here. And immediately, I can also see how many clicks I've gotten on my posts here from the smart buttons. Any opportunities or quotations I've created will be linked again to this social media campaign. And of course, the feed posts that I'm getting, we're retweeting something or the other. So I can get all these analytics without needing to spend more money. We need to get Google Analytics or Meta Analytics. I am getting everything directly in Odoo. That is what we mean when we say the power of integration. Let us just go back to my feed so that you can see. This is the post I just made a minute ago. And as you can see, it has been posted on my Facebook pages. Don't miss these offers, and on my X, don't miss these offers. Okay, I have not had to leave the social marketing module in order to do that. So let's say, for example, again, because I am trying to grow my clientele, I had done another social marketing campaign, and you see it has 1,325 comments. I can also directly reply to this comment. Maybe greet guys. Hey guys, how are you? Post the comments directly in Odoo, and that's it. For this demonstration, my name is Michelle Agni. So you can see that I have posted. I can like directly someone's comments by clicking on like. It's a problem with demo data. Maybe reply directly. Let's see if that will work. To a comment, that's it. I can reply. And then from here, the very other cool feature with the social marketing module. Because at the end of the day, we're not just posting for the sake of posting. We need to grow our business. We need to make sales. So how do we create opportunities directly from the social marketing module? This, my company page, is 20% of purchases, is a social marketing campaign that we did previously. I have a lot of comments. So if I need to create an opportunity, I just come directly to this.
Can go to the next question, but I hope that you are getting more answers to your questions. So we would like to boost our sales even more. How do we can boost our sales? Set commission plans. Let's say like your team can get commission if they make sales. I think most of you can relate if you have like the teams that are on the ground or if you have people who can refer, launch a product configurator. This is in case you want to sell a product in different, with different variants, different, let's say, optional alternatives, or upsell with extras. So what do you think would you like to see to boost your sales?
I think probably the sales commission plan is winning. We need to see how we can empower our sales employees more using Odoo so that we can create or get more sales. Because the whole purpose of a business is to make money. Yeah.
Yeah.
They need to make money to make money. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. So sales commission plan is winning. So we'll go back to my test database and we'll see how a sales commission plan can be done in Odoo using the integrated power of Odoo. Okay. So for the sales commission plan, obviously, I will go to my sales module. The sales module allows you to record all of your sales all the way up to invoicing. Okay. So from here, when you want to create a sales commission plan, it just makes sense that it starts from the sales module because you can use the sales module to link a specific sales to a specific salesperson. It's the way you use internally, right? So here, as I mentioned, I'm Michelle Admin. So again, my company is small. So I am pretty much everything all over the place. But because I also need to pay myself, not just spend everything on getting stock and creating social media campaigns, I'm going to see how I can create a sales commission plans to track my own sales so that I stay motivated. So Odoo does have in the sales module a commission button, a commission setting, which allows you to create commissions plan. Okay, so I will directly go to the commission plans so that you can see the two that I previously created, but of course you're going to create one. So let's create a new commission plan. So we're going to name this, maybe we name this Addis 2025 commissions. And Odoo allows you to either base your commissions on targets or on achievements. On targets is you're telling yourself between January and March, I need to have sold maybe 1.5 million USD. And then if I sell 1.5 million USD, I will earn a commission of maybe 1% of the total sales. Or on achievements, it's whatever you can bring to the business, we can give you a commission on that. Okay. So I'm going to, of course, set it on targets. So on target commission, so when I hit my target, I should be able to get 2,000 euros. Of course, it's for my company. And the effective date will be from January 2025 to, let's look at Q, yeah? To March, see, January 1st to March 31st. March 31st. So by every 3 months, if I do hit my target on the amount invoiced, okay, that is the achievement, I will get 5% of the amount invoiced. Because we all know, if you're running a business in here, a sale is not a sale until you make your money, yeah? You deliver your goods, you get paid, that is a sale. You deliver your goods, you're not paid, that is not a sale. So, my commission plans on 100%, I'll get 2,000 euros. I don't want to do anything on 50%, so I need to hit my targets at 100%. Okay. Of course, I will get to set the targets here. So the first Q of 2025, the target for sales, maybe we make it 200,000, for example. Already discussed achievements. Achievements is on amount invoiced, and then I can link salespersons who this commission plan will apply to. So of course, I'm going to add myself because I'm the only employee in this case. Maybe let me use my real name so that we don't confuse this. Okay. Perfect. So this is the plan that is linked to my name now, Ms. TK. And that's it. Okay. And then because I'm also the manager, I will approve this committee, make sure that it's in effect moving forward. Now, so myself, because I'm the only one in this team, that we need to make 200,000 euros. And if I invoice 200,000 euros, I am getting a 5% commissions on every invoice capped at 2,000 euros. So we'll go to orders. Because I have a target, now I'm more motivated to push sales so that I can make money for the company and also for myself to earn commissions. So let's say, for example, because I'm a field sales person, I visit my very great client, Amy Watson, and we have a discussion, and Amy Watson agrees to buy a couple of things. So we're just going to create a sales order here. So customizable desk, variants, we'll discuss more about variants later. But I can just do a brief introduction. So Odoo allows you to create variants, which pretty much means the different models of a product that you might have. So for example, my customizable desk, I can have it either as a steel or an aluminium, or I can custom make it for my clients. So in this case, Amy would like the aluminium because it's the most important one. And it's also the most expensive one, so which means they can make more commissions. They like it in the color white, because aluminium does not exist in that, I believe. Okay, and I can also add any optional products if I need to. But in this case, I'll just get the desk, and then I will confirm. Once I've confirmed, I'm selling 4 units. The 4 units are making a total sales of 3,201. So I can send this quotation via email, but because Amy Watson and I are friends, she has already confirmed this order, already made a prepayment as per the company policy. So I'll just go ahead and confirm this order. And once I have confirmed that order, I can go ahead and create an invoice. So I will create a full regular invoice. Okay, so Odoo is giving me an error that we don't have items in stock, right? I know what's happening. So I cannot invoice because I have not delivered the goods. So there is no way we can invoice. So first I will validate my delivery note. And then when I go back to the sales order, now it will allow me to create an invoice, create a risk. And from there, I can do the invoice date for today because again, my targets are tracked at you. So I need to close as many deals as I can in that time period. And then I will click on confirm. And now this invoice can move to the accounting department where they can either receive the payment, pay, and balance the books. I go back to my commissions and I look at commissions, or rather in this case, let me do my commissions. From here, I can find myself as the salesperson. Oh, I haven't had any commissions because I still have a lot of projects to go through. But we can see what Michelle and me, my competitor, is doing. And you can see because he has a lot of invoices that are closed within this period, he's been able to achieve a total commission of 3,000, and it registers as a negative because that is money that the company is paying out to the third party. And that is how you can create a self-commission plan, depending on the targets or achievements, and then you're able to target any payments in order. You're good? Does that make sense?
Amazing, right? Or fast. So you are liking the demonstration. Okay, so the business is loading, we are recruiting. Where would you like to start? Would you like to launch an annual referral plan so that if your staff have referred their friends, they get some commissions, publish beautiful offers, so that you can see how to help you to publish your offers or improve the candidate's experience? What would you like to do? You are the heroes, so please, we need answers. Yeah. Yes.
But again, publish offers is free. Okay? Is launching an internal development plan to better. If anyone wants to answer that question, or we can move to the next. Oh, I think publish is to do for us. So back again to our history. So we are going to start this demonstration in the model that allows you to externally communicate with the currency This is the website. So everything in the website module, I can post jobs in a couple of ways. So I'm going to show you exactly what that is. As an HR officer in our company or in the project, we are making it to give attract developers, human resource. So I go to the website, go to sites, and from sites, go down to jobs. And then here I have a drop down list of the jobs that are already published and not published. So I will need to create a new. So let's say if this new job title, we need to hire officer. And of course, again, we can use AI to make this more persuasive or more professional, as I already showed you. I need to change into the how my has been take, everything like that. Again, I can change that using Canva or circles. That's the Canva. That's the encouragement that I think for the job. So I can change that to Canva. Again, because on the website, I can do a lot of things there. Because this is a page in my website, I can add a blog, I can change things to AI, of course. Okay, I'm not saying you know this. How's this going? How's this going? Okay. Perfect. Posting a job on the website module. So I have two ways, a couple of ways I can do the posting. So the first one is what I've already shown. Because you are in the website module, I can do a lot of things in our data. I'm not going to repeat that every time you go to the website. So I will save. And then the most important thing here is to make sure that this is published directly so that people can access it on the content of the website. The other way in which I can add a job position from our website module is directly to click on the ad. And then from here, I have an opportunity to add a job position. Same process. However, in this case, maybe I'm hiring an accountant. But now I'm going to change this job more in the back end. So how can I do that? I will click on the job position, and then this will give me to the recruitment module. And data. Here, I will be able to add more information about the job that I'm posting for. So maybe into the department as the names of administration, and then say I need someone who is skilled in Arabic, someone who is skilled in maybe Android. And of course, okay, the second one, I can also link any keywords. So let's say, for example, because our business is really to manage to have very many departments, and as such, I can have a HR officer and then the head of departments, both of them participating in this interview session. So I can also add here quickly an interview to this and then I can also put a service, right? So I don't have to check every single time if I don't have to limit something that will apply via maybe my website something. So here I'll say I only need 6 applications for the accounts assistant. Of course, I have more summary which you can add here. Okay. And then here we can get application information, like how long will it take us to answer our applicants? What is the process that we have? In this case, we have a 1 phone call and 1 on-site interview, and then it will only to post an offer after an interview. So I will save, and then I will go back to my website again, just to make sure that my job is published. So while I'm in the website page, when I click on the jobs page, here is where you'll be able to see all of the postings or the offerings that we have, all of the positions that we need human resource in. And because in this case, I am also the administrator, I can see the jobs that have not been published yet, right? So the ones that are published are what our target audience can see. So someone can just come in and apply maybe for the experienced developer job. Okay. Another way in which I can post a job in Odoo is, of course, using a module called the recruitment module. So I will go to my back end, go to the recruitment module, and again, from here, I can see all of my jobs. Okay. The good thing about this view compared to the website view is that I can get deeper analytics per job as a HR officer. So let's say, for example, the account assistant, already here, without having to check my email or to check how many website visits I have, I already see that I have 6 people to recruit, which means 6 people have already applied for this job position. I can see the list activities that I have per job description. So this just makes me be organized as a human resource manager. So if I go to the specific settings of the job, I can view it as an application, activities, or any trackers that I may have set. I can also view the reporting analysis by the source, because as I shown you in the social marketing, we can also get the link of the job from the website and then post it as a stream on our social marketing, so you can get also applications for that. I did not show you the internal referral, but we can also use our existing employees to send out referrals to their network, and then they can apply through that. So I can get my reporting by the source, and of course the time every recruiter spends in the stages. Okay. It should be there. Sorry, someone has tampered with something. Just give us a minute. Thank you.
Oh.
Okay. Great. We're back. You can hear me?
Yeah.
Perfect. Great. So again, I wanted to create a new job position. I'm showing you how to do it on the website on the front end. Now I need to do it with the recruitment module. So I will quickly create. Probably telling me I'm wasting a lot of time. So I will just, for example, do sales manager here. And I needed to show you guys this because apart from applying directly from the website, you can also create email specific to the job in Odoo. So you see people can apply directly from sales manager at furniture store addis-kigali-first.com as an email address. And then I click on create. Then from here, I already set the different stages that my applicants should go through when they apply for this job position. So let us look at our account assistants. I have 6 people to recruit. So I'm going to go into the account assistant job. And you can see that I have different people on the different stages of my recruitment process. So I have people in the initial qualification, first interview, second interview. And the good thing about Odoo is that we can automate this process. Instead of picking up your phone or sending out emails to your different human resource, we move an applicant from one stage to the other. This information can be recorded automatically. You can see here, I've moved from the first. I'm going to do a contract proposal, send that out, and then they reach back to me and they have signed the contract, and just like that, they are hired. So the different ways in which I can publish beautiful job offers in Odoo and then take my human resource through my recruitment process until they are part of my company. And that's it. Thank you. So the next, because we still have a demonstration to do. So our business is again growing, but operations are sort of struggling. So which part of the business would you like to optimize? So in this part of the demonstration, because I've been with you guys for over an hour, I'm going to hand this over to my colleague, Harvey.
Hello. Are we ready? What are we going to optimize? Service activities with services that are paid on timesheet basis. inventory manufacturing. Let's see. I want to give it 1 more minute. Manufacturing is winning. Anyone want to catch up? We are going to do manufacturing. In Ethiopia, you like to do manufacturing, right? Okay. I think we can. Anyone want to catch up? Or we go with manufacturing? Okay. Let's see how we can do manufacturing with Odoo. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. So without delaying, we will go to our database and we will go to the manufacturing module. So Odoo has a manufacturing module that helps you manage your manufacturing process, and you can see the different assembly, you can see where you can do your plan orders and all. So let's come to manufacturing orders, and we are going to manufacture a table. Are you ready? So you see, like this product, because the table flow, and we are going to go through the whole process, approve a year. Okay. So for example, if I come here on the shop floor, I need to come here, I need to come here, I need to log in. Let's go. So units. So we can first proceed here, then we need to generate a serial number. It is generated. We can upload a picture of the serial on the laptop here. And we can, and you see, we have the whole process. This is the magic of it. You can upload your people in the production unit, have all the details. They know how to process these data. And we can move to the next one as fast. Let's maybe say that it has 89 degrees. We validate. Next. Do you see how amazing it is? And here we need to create a lot. So we can put a lot number. And if we come down, you can see that all the components have been changed. So we will need to validate here. And the labels, continue. And you can see we have passed the quality test, we have produced the table, now we can mark it as done and we can close our production. Amazing. Yes, so we can come back and you can see that the table is produced. And you don't, if you go to the inventory application, let's go and see if this product has been updated. If we come to the table, you can see that now I have 3 tables in hand. If you even want to know when they have been produced, you can always come. You can have a history of every produced unit. Is it amazing? Yes. Let's move to the next question. Time to boost the productivity of the product. Launch a knowledge database or AI automate business recognition. What would you like to do? See, we can. Today you are heroes, so please vote. Knowledge database, it is a database that helps your team to share tips and all become paperless. We stop using papers or we are able to automate these recognitions. Who is winning? See?
It will seem to be.
I think I will.
It seems you will have to do 2 demonstrations for me. The crowd has decided.
I can see this recognition is winning.
AI.
We can go to AI. Okay. Let's go to AI and see how we can automate bills recognition in Odoo. So, without delaying, let's come. I think here maybe we have accountants today. This is their favorite part. So here, this is the accounting module, and you can see in the accounting module, you can see already on the dashboard how many customer invoices I have, how many vendor fees I have to validate, to pay, the ones that are late, the ones that are to check, the bank reconciliations that we need to do, and the cash transaction miscellaneous general demo. Do you see how amazing? Already in the morning, if you are an accountant, by with the dashboard, you have already at least an idea of what is going on in the business. Now let's come to our documents. Let's come to our document app. And let's go to the finance file. Where is it? Here. And let's upload, let's say maybe we have woke up in the morning, we have received an invoice, an email of one of our vendor with different invoices. So we want to upload them in Odoo. So let's upload this one. And if I click, you can see that we have received maybe a lot of invoices combined in one document. And we don't need all of these. So Odoo, that is the magic, we can split this PDF. And we can separate invoices, and let's say this page, we don't need it. And these are invoices of our vendors. I can, from here, from the document app, I can proceed and create vendor bills automatically from here. Do you imagine? This is amazing, right? Yeah. So life is becoming very simple. Okay. So let's come here and let's say this page doesn't concern us. It is terms and condition. We are not interested. And automatically things have been added. Amazing. Let me show you another magic. Let's go back to the accounting. And let's say, let me put this a little bit down, and let me come here and go to this folder, and let's say I have this bill. So from this bill, we are here. So this bill, I can just without. Okay. Let me get it from the. So if I want, I can drag this bill directly to our. Trying to get the. It's not working. It's okay. Today things are not working. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I think we are there. Nice. So I have received the bill, and without delay, I can drag it just here. And let me show you the magic of Odoo. If I refresh, you can see that Odoo has matched this invoice. It has already created it in Odoo. You see how it is amazing. It's making your life easier. You can see that it has already detected the supplier. It has already detected the product. It has even detected the amounts. And if it is matching after verification, we can just validate. You can even do an auto validation and activate an auto validation. And if you come here, you can see the different bills that I have uploaded today. Those bills that I uploaded, and you can see that Odoo has already matched them in the system. So it means that when you get your vendor bills, Odoo will already recognize them and will create them in the language of Odoo, and you can just do your reconciliation. Is it amazing? Accountants. So we can proceed and we can match the different bills. And if we have finished matching the different bills, here you can see we have 6 to validate. Maybe I want to validate them later. I can still come to the bank here, and I can use reconciliation of the bills that I have already uploaded. And what is the magic of Odoo? The moment you click here, it will always detect the bills that match these amounts. Are we okay? So we can proceed and we can do different reconciliation. Is there anything that actually has to reconcile there? Okay, amazing. So like that is how you can proceed. For example, here we validate, we validate, we validate, we validate. Validates, and you can see that like here I'm remaining only with 4 to reconcile. I can continue another day. Is it amazing? Okay, let's go to the next question. And we are now bigger, so we have added the restaurants. I feel like there are restaurant people here. So what do you want to eat? Salmon and avocado, margherita pizza, or burger menu combo? Let's see the cravings we have tonight. Oh, burger, okay, I like this. Salmon and avocado is trying. Let's have dinner, guys. Let's have dinner. Okay. Okay. I think salmon and avocado is winning. I'm surprised. This is a healthy choice. Okay, let's go and eat. So, without delay, let's come back in our Odoo and let's go to our website. And the moment we are on our website, let's say we are a group of people, we are going to have dinner and we want to book a table. So we are going to book a table, let's say for tomorrow, and we are how many people? We are like 4, we can say we will go at 8 p.m. So we can fill our names, and let's say that one of our friends is vegetarian, another one is vegan. I don't know the difference between the two, I'm just writing. So let's confirm the appointments, and it is running amazing. You can see that Odoo will confirm you the appointment. It will show you even where the restaurant is located and the details. Amazing? Okay, so let's come in the morning and open our restaurant. Open the register. Are you ready to have lunch or dinner? Okay. Let's see, so we can open here, since I am the admin, I have a pin, and here we can open our restaurant. So if we come to bookings, and here, let's say these ones are showing from first to third. Okay, when did we, is it tomorrow? Okay. Okay, where is our booking? It is the 1st of July, so tomorrow is 2nd of July. Amazing. You can see the line. I'm sure some of you think it's not working. It is working. It is trying. So we can see that, and you can see even the test. And for example, if the client calls and want to change, we can change the number of people. We can add, let's say, even the table that we want. We can still add how long they will stay. We can even add more comments that they give us. Amazing? Okay. So let's say now that we go back to our plan, and let's say that our clients have arrived. So let's give them table number 2. Let's proceed. So they have arrived, and we have given them table number 2. So we can proceed, and we can now, if it is a client who is existing, you can even choose the clients, and we can now start ordering. Are you ready? Okay, so let's start ordering, and let's go so we can start with what are they starting to eat with. Let's say bacon burger, and let's say what else? Some people choose salmon, right? So we can choose salmon and avocado, it is there. And we can even choose, I think, yes. Even pizza. Is there? Oh, it's here. Amazing. Wow. Okay. So let's proceed. And we have made our, let's say, it's super potato. Yes. Okay. So the moment we proceed, now we can proceed with the order. And if we come to our kitchen display, let's see. You can see already that we have orders in the kitchen. Amazing? Yes. So let's cook. Do we have cookers here? So we are cooking, we have cooked this. Let's cook this one. Let's cook also this one and this one and this one. We are cooking very fast. They are all of them, you can see they have moved to ready. And let's serve. So we serve. I can see people are enjoying their meals, and we have completed in the kitchen. So the minute we complete, we can come back to our restaurant module, and you can see that we have already completed. It is now giving us the option to proceed with payments. So without delaying, we can proceed to payment. But let's say they say we want to split. You can always split here. If clients have come and they want to split, you can still split the invoice, and you can split, you can receive. The first one can pay, let's say, by cash. Okay, they have paid. We go back. The second one can pay by card, or maybe if they are even a customer, if they have already an account with us, they can pay with the customer account. Let's say they pay by card, we validate, and done. We have eaten. Amazing? Yes. So we are done. We can go to our next question. Yes. So, how much do you think Odoo costs? You have seen, with everything you have seen, can you please tell me how much do you think? Please select. Okay, I can see. Okay. 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 I can see most of you think it is $7. Okay. Amazing. Amazing. Okay. Let's go. So, you are not dreaming, these are the prices of Odoo. So, Odoo already allows you to have one app for free. So, you can have one app. If you, let's say, want to use website, you can download the website, you will use it for life for free. Or you can, if you are on a yearly plan, you can pay $7.25. If you are on a standard plan, the standard plan allows you to have all the applications that you are hosted on Odoo online, and you have to use Odoo in the standard version, what we have shown you. If you want to have more customizations, more developments, and you want to be hosted, let's say, the choice to have be hosted on online or USH or on premise, if you have, let's say, your local hosting, and or you can download Odoo Studio, which is the option that helps you to do a customization. Have a multi-company. I think most of you have, let's say, different companies. You can have them in one place. An external API, that is the plan, the custom plan. The current prices are for the first year, because we believe that clients are doing implementation in the first year. But after the first year, we go to the prices that are in black. So basically, what we tell you, we don't sell applications. You buy users. You can have one user, and you can have 80 modules. You can have 2 users, you can have all the modules you want. You don't pay per module, you just pay per the number of users you have. And all our plans include unlimited support, hosting, and maintenance with no hidden costs, no limit on freshers or nothing. So some of you want to buy Odoo and you are wondering, like, what should we do? So we have two different methodologies. For people who have, let's say, less than 50 employees, we normally recommend to work with our office in Kenya. We use quick start methodology. You can be hosted on cloud, swap data, SaaS or SH, and we use the standard approach. So for now, and that is the team of my friend here. Those who are interested, yes. So for now, other clients, those who are all size, but let's say want more specific approach that you would like to build them, let's say on cloud or premise, and you need a local presence to assist you. We work with partners, and we are managed by my team. So with our partners. So we want to invite our partners, ETA and top technologies, for a partner panel, so that we can. Okay.
Thank you so much, Bobby. So can we get representatives from ETA and top technology? Can you step on stage? Thank you. Yeah, Bobby is just correcting me on the pronunciation. I apologize. Again, I don't work with partners. Okay. So can you hear me? Okay. How the partner panel is going to work, I'd like it to be as interactive as possible. Feel free to answer the questions from your own perspective. The whole point here is so that everyone here can understand exactly what you do and why is that beneficial to them. Okay? Great. So I will just start with the questions. But before I do that, kindly quickly introduce yourselves briefly and your company. Okay, start with you, sir. Okay, ladies first.
Okay.
Hi, the mic is not working. And kindly just give us a minute as we start, please. Can you hear her? No? Wow. Okay, let's just solve that really quickly. Give me a minute. Do we have anyone representing the hotel in the room to kindly assist with this? Okay, maybe you can try again. It is working.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Should I give you my mic? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes. So can you hear me? Good afternoon, everyone. This is Manan Gabaragari from Top Technology. I am the managing director at Top Technology. So we are official silver partners of Odoo. We have 5 certified people in our company. We work on different business sectors that we implement in different sectors, like the manufacturing, international trade, like import, export, rental, logistics, and transport fabrica. So we also have an Odoo Academy that we opened soon. We believe in the academy to have more skilled power and to maintain the knowledge of Odoo in Ethiopia. And thank you.
Yeah. So my name is Dr. Stewart. The founder and CEO of Ida Solutions PLC, the first Odoo partner in Ethiopia, the first gold partner in Africa, actually, and the runner-up of the best partner in Africa. We are a 10 years old company. We have been a Odoo partner for the past 8 years. We have had more than 35 successful implementations. We have more than 40 implemented functions developers. Not only that, we developed the first cashier submission, digital cashier submission on Odoo platform, which most companies are using. So we have had an experience in implementing for companies that are well-known in Ethiopia, companies like Demo of Odoo or Bounce Market, Rainbow, DLC Construction, and more. Happy to be here and have to solve the problem. Thank you.
Thank you for just solving the medication. So we'll get back into this. I know you shared the questions with you, but I'm just going to divulge a little bit. Again, let's be interesting. So you have mentioned something about both of you, about being certified in Odoo. Can you maybe tell the audience in perspective what that means and why this is important for us? Ladies first.
Okay. So, as I told you, we have 5 certified people in our company. So,
Sorry, go on.
As we are saying that we are Odoo partners, so when we implement Odoo, we want to make sure that we use the standard of implementation of Odoo. That's why in our company we have 5 certified people, which basically take the exam. For that, they all study hard on the implementation and documents that has been shared with from Odoo that everyone can get on Google. So now I think we certified.
Yes, fine.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Yeah.
Take
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
No? Yes? Can you hear me? You can. That's what's up. All right, great. So again, we have been certified in Odoo starting from version 13. Now we have engineers and myself certified in all the way to version 18. And Odoo is an amazing tool, but the first dynamics that everybody have to understand is the digital transformation itself. It's not a plug and play, especially for this side of the world, or Africa in general. If you tell me Odoo will work out of the box for your business and your business in Ethiopia, that's highly unlikely, heavily unlikely. Because first you have to do business retraining, business process understanding, and then we're taking the third mic. After this, it's going to be first.
Okay. So are we good now? Great, awesome. So implementing an ERP is just one part of the whole equation. Having a tool. We believe that the digital transformation of any company requires three mandatory steps. That is, there are three large pillars to really actually do a digital transformation for any business. That is people, process, and technology. And unless we divide and understand the process, we'll do not work. So why we require certification for some of our engineers and why we don't for others is because we need business analysts to really understand the Ethiopian hacking and understand Odoo as a software. So why Odoo is good or what is our favorite system for Africa is because, especially in Ethiopia, our business processes are not well defined. Most companies just grow, naturally or organically. So when we implement the technology in this aspect, we have to understand their business process. We need to re-engineer their business process in order to work with Odoo. So the best part about Odoo is the flexibility of Odoo, the non-rigidness of Odoo. So we require a minimum of 10 of our employees to be certified.
Thank you. As someone who's going to interact with clients, this is very eye-opening. Personally, I don't even know what version 30 looks like. So to say you're certified in version 30 is just mind-blowing. And of course, very commendable to have 5 people in your team doing the certification. It's not easy. We have to do it every year, and it's a process. Okay, so why do you think clients need to do the course? I believe you've already answered that question, especially in Ethiopia. Businesses don't really have a structure for growth, they grow organically. Would you like something to add? Okay.
Many companies want to centralize it and to have real-time reports and to have a tools. That's why they want.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so we'll move on to one of the questions that I find very, very interesting. As partners and implementers of Odoo in Ethiopia, you have explained in your introduction that you implement in different industries. So, do you think the client should fit the software, or should the software fit the client?
So we believe that Odoo has a basic functionality which can suit any company, large company, small company, and medium company. So we feel like as a standard and as its Europe application, as Odoo is for Europe, we advise any company to follow the basic functionality of the base of the Odoo. But if any customization, we can recommend that to suit their company needs.
That's a very interesting question. By the way, just to mention, one of our long-standing clients, is a supermarket, they just upgraded to Odoo. They went live today, which is a good success for our team. Happy with my team. So basically, what you have to understand, like I said earlier, it's the people, process, and technology. If it was one size fits all, SAP and Oracle would have been the giants in the world, as they are. The reason Odoo is getting traction is the flexibility of Odoo and the 3 million open Odoo associated contributors that are helping Odoo grow in a sort of approachable ways. So, from what I believe, from what me and my team will be, there are companies that can be accommodated standard Odoo implementation, mostly small entities. We work with large clients. We don't have a lot of small companies. We have combined with 300 billion plus annual turnover in our portfolio. So mostly we talk about large companies. But we do some customizations. For example, Odoo has a multi-company module or a multi-company or multi-tenant infrastructure. But when you bring it to an Ethiopian company, are companies ready to be operated in a multi-company structure? That question really creates a serious. We've faced this challenge before. So there are companies that we help and we advise to come to Odoo, but we have to take Odoo somewhat to the customization and to the fulfillment of the client. But our company standard or company rule, based on the Odoo best practice, we don't customize more than 20%. Our maximum threshold is 20%. So mostly we bring them to the standard.
Thank you so much. Good stuff. Okay, so we have talked about a lot about Odoo, how Odoo is in the Ethiopian market. So now my next question will be, second last question that you have. As implementers, what are some of the KPIs that you consider for a successful project? And this is a short question. And because you just mentioned all of the big clients have moved to version 18, understanding the scalability of only software and the limitations of a development in an older version, how exactly do you communicate the scalability of Odoo to your clients? And how does this influence the success of your projects?
So the basic KPI of Odoo implementation is to have a real-time report and to make sure that based on the report to have a real decision or true decision which can help business to empower themselves. So we believe that after all transactions has been done, we have to make sure that every type of report is done. So scalability is one company may have one sector, business sector, or it may start with some modules, only 3 or 4 modules. But after some time, after knowing the functionality of Odoo, or after having trained people, any company can scale. And also, we know that from Odoo, I think 10, 11, 12, 13, now we are on 80. So we believe that upgrade can upscale the business of Odoo.
Perfect. So from our experience, we have large clients that had one branch and now operating 10. We have clients that have transaction which is turnovers that was less than $1 billion to over $1 billion. So this question really is a tricky question when it comes. So seeing a lot of, with our experience through our different Odoo, one of our KPIs differ with companies that we use. But for me, the first KPI that we took away from it, or the first KPI that we see is we want to have champions of implementation on the companies. Champions meaning, for example, if we're going for a big bang implementation and the company can withstand the big bang implementation, then the best KPI would be to get reports and traction, to get reports and analysis done in real time. But if it's a phased approach, which we mostly do, we want to have champions in every module. For example, mostly in Ethiopia, we start with basic HRM, and then we go to inventory and purchase. This, why we do this is because these people, all of them involves human element is high, more than the finance and accounting. So if the people that we are finding HRM to or the sprint of the HRMs, if the people are satisfied, if the employee is satisfied, then we have implementation champion. Because Ethiopians, we're a bit different. We are change resistant. So mostly, I don't think Odoo implementation is hard, but the change management is the hardest thing we have. So it normally takes that gradually, and most of the time we like what we do, what we call in our office, HR audit. We want to understand our employees. Are they capable of understanding what we give them? Are they going to love the new change that's happening? Because honestly speaking, the lifespan of ERP in Ethiopia is not that long. Companies that have ERPs are giant companies. So some small companies adapting to ERP, the biggest challenge we face is the change management aspect. So as KPIs, what we do is in every sprint, we want to have someone in the company that's creates Odoo more than us. So that champion is the first KPI. But the ultimate KPI, of course, is real-time dashboard visualization. To answer the scalability at the same time. So one thing that really, one amazing thing that was released on Odoo 14 was, Odoo 15 was the branch aspect, the branch management or the month. We have implemented that to our supermarket chains, one of our biggest clients, our longest-standing clients, and we have seen how remarkable it is for companies to scale their branches because normally in the Ethiopian context, if any company wanted to open a new branch, they had to worry about a new server, a new ERP, they had to buy a whole lot of new ERP, a new cash register machine, a new computer, a new stream. But when it comes to Odoo and our cash register machine that's built on Odoo, it's just click and the branch. Then is the inventory transfer, which automatically opens up the branch in less than a minute. So Odoo is really scalable, and we look for champions in our clients. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I'm super inspired because personally I do love working as a product. It's very accessible. So my next question here would be, with your partners in the same market, what advice would you give your prospective clients in what should I look into when I'm trying to choose an implementation partner?
Okay, so of course experience matters and team matters, and also the way we are considering to have a support maintenance upgrade experience matters. So we advise every company to consider these things when choosing an implementer. So we believe that top technology can fix these requirements. So I advise you to choose top technology.
I will advise you to use technology. We don't want to be the only gold partner. It's not good. It's not good. We want more gold partners to come up. Not only that, but from my experience, choosing an ERP implementer is like choosing a wife. Don't worry, I'm not married. So I can think why I say this is because implementers really, you see, Odoo is a system that works. Your business is a system that works as well. So the only thing you have to do is marry this. So basically make them work together. And that bridge from the software to your workflow is the implement. So when I started, when we became Odoo partners, we became Odoo partners in 2015. And back then, you didn't even have an office in Manila. Currently, we're engaged in a project that involves your Kenyan office, your Dubai office, and your Belgium. We're the only ones that have that. It's a huge implementation that we're doing. But the most interesting aspect about implementers is when we started, I really thought the only people that you need in the office was a functional consultant, technical consultant, and that's it. And mechanical
the reference. I'm actually new to Odoo ERP software. So I just wanted to ask, because the software handles large businesses, small to large businesses, and it also handles manufacturing industries. I just want to ask about the data security. I was expecting to see a demo on that, but because we haven't seen any, I just want to see how you handle the data security, because I think that's what the biggest issue when it comes to software, especially when it's stored in cloud.
Okay, thank you. Allow me to answer your question. And here's a gift for you. Now, of course, with every software and in the current tech department, current tech environment all over the world, data security is a big deal. And in Odoo, we do appreciate that. That is why we have, and I think probably you're trying to bring it. Yeah. We do conform to both global data security policies and local data security policies. So, whatever policies you have in Ethiopia in regards to data protection, data accessibility, data sharing, that is taken into consideration, which is why Odoo as a software can be used in the Ethiopian space. In Odoo, we are very open about our pricing, about how we work. So we do have a documentation that Ali has shared on the screen, which is Odoo security. If you need to look at this in detail, just type in your Chrome or Mozilla Firefox browser, Odoo security, and you'll be able to get all of this information. And of course, if you need more details, again, go to our website, contact with our advisor, and they can take you through just how we are protecting your data. Now, in regards to the databases, because of course you will have your database in Odoo, as an Odoo employees cannot access your database without your direct permission. And the only times we can access your database is if you raise a support ticket and we have to go in, see where the error is coming from, replicate this error and then solve it, or if you get an implementation pack. And of course, we need to understand your business versus how it works so that we can train what times you have to send a contract. Okay? Does that answer the question? Great. Next question.
Because that is a question we get a lot of time. So what I want just is if you have any question about Odoo, we have a lot of open documentation. Just go on our website, odoo.com, and come. We have first documentation. These are different documentations. We have legal documentations. So in case you are wondering in terms of legal, in terms of your data protection, we have all the different details. You can check about the privacy, how to protect your privacy, and you can even check about the security details. So all the details are there, and if there are some that you are not getting, feel free to reach out, we can help you. And also for people who come from, let's say, we have some industries that are, let's say, top security industries, let's say the military and those. That is why we even have hosting solution, let's say, for example, on-premise hosting solution. We cannot access any database that is hosted on-premise. So that is why we recommend that kind of, let's say, the clients who have, let's say, even local allow them to elsewhere, they can just have local hosting. I think
The Ethiopian
data privacy proclamation that just came out, we can't actually use Odoo online. We can't because all servers are required to be in country. Meaning that is one. And we also adapted something similar. It's a new proclamation that just came out. We're going to talk with Frank we get also. So frankly, that proclamation is similar to the GPDR European proclamation, but this is an Ethiopian version, which prohibits implementers also to access personal data in the personal database after implementation. Implementation has to be on premises. The service has to be local service, where we can use local infrastructures, because every data generated from an Ethiopian company should stay in an Ethiopian company. So that's just a new proclamation that came up. That is another protection there for.
And that is why we have partners. Because in every country, we have partners who can adapt Odoo to the local laws when necessary. Any other question?
Second question.
One more. Okay.
Thank you. My name is Awai Johannes from Tamrin Motors. Just we are client of ETA Solutions. And then I would like to appreciate and thank you for event organizer both ETA and thank you. My name is Awai Johannes from Tamrin Motors, and we are partner and client of ETA Solutions, and without his ERP. And then I would like to thank you for both ETA Solutions agency and topic ETA partners. And so the ERP partners. So from my experience, really, all the ERP is beyond your expectation, because it has a rich feature, as already mentioned in the stage earlier, and that really I feel proud to bring to Ethiopia, and Ethiopia deserves to use Odoo ERP. But I have two questions. One is about the document management system and side module. Side module. So how much is really to use those two modules? I industry to make it 100% paperless, because side have a significant element option. You can select the documentation. The first step in our papers have a significance for make it as its process. So I need to this answer.
Thank you so much. We just being informed by the executives that we are out today. So that would be the last question from the crowd. However, we may, of course, speak here, Pami and I, and the questions come up outside. You can go to them and ask questions, or come to Patrick and I. So to answer your question, I'd like to clarify a point with pricing that's very least. Odoo does not charge you for modules. Odoo only charges you for users. So you can either pay $7.10 and 9.25 I think, for that one user, and you will have access to all of our over 60 modules. All you need to do is just to download them from the App Store. That's it. We won't charge you. I know when you go to the apps module and then you install maybe, for example, Sign, it will tell you you can only take this for 40 days. That's a leftover from pre-2022, and I think you can attest to this. When we used to charge module per user, but the only is that we are really missing out on our target market. And our target market as an ERP is companies that have between 1 and 5 users. Okay, so in order not to lock these companies out, we change our pricing policy to only charge you per user. So you can have 1 user, 2 users, 100 users. but you will have access to all the modules. Okay, that answers the question. Okay, perfect. So thank you so much to our partners. Let's give them a round of applause. And thank you so much everyone for being. So we are just going to play a bit here. Customer testimonials for clients. And in the meantime, we have 14 hour events.
And we have his past there, and we are still here. The videos will show we will check they are here. And we will also share our LinkedIn. Please feel free to reach out.
Sorry, the sound is not working. Let's start. As you can see that, I'm just reading what Rabina said. So this is from
Quando una vez nel nostro credo che quando firma creare sempre presidente e potete creare questo sistema di lavoro per quando finite ma la seconda appunto come sistema va a fare pensando on che
Agriculture is about how to learn the business already check out. Business actually market actually. I'm dealing with business forecast. Simple academic. Import export beyond. For example, processing manufacturing maybe building the channel of business which are about companies. So we are can't work on Discover where we might the product with resources specific to market. So we will have to check out systematic material.
Payroll.
So this is for a
Odoo ERP system ወደ ስራ ለማስገባት አስቀድመና ፎርሙላ ፋስ ኢንዱስትሪ ዓለም አቀፍ ተወዳዳሪ ኢንዱስትሪ ፔፐርስ ማድረግ ኦንላይን ዲሊቨሪ ከስተመር ሳትስፋክሽን መጨመር ደንበኞች በተመጣጣኝ ዋጋ በአጭር ጊዜ ውስጥ ምርታችንን እንዲያገኙ ለማድረግ ዋና ስራ አስፈጻሚ የተወ አብስረው ከኢታ ሶሉሽን ጋር ፕሮጀክት ሲሆንና በኤፕሪል 10 2023 ዓ.ም ተፋርሞ ወደ ስራ ተገባ። መሰረታዊ የሆኑ ሞጁሎችን ነው የሚጠቀመው። ለምሳሌ ፐርቼዚንግ ማኔጅመንት፣ ኢንቨንተሪ ማኔጅመንት፣ ኤችአርኤም፣ አካውንቲንግ ፋይናንስ፣ ሎጂስቲክስ ማኔጅመንት፣ ማኑፋክቸሪንግ እነዚህ ሞጁሎች
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much to our partners and our sponsors for this evening. We still have one more opportunity here for Addis Ababa, so we will be meeting our other colleagues. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. We have cocktails and small bites for you on the second floor, and of course, we still available if you have any questions. Thank you so much, and good evening. When I create Odoo database, I will have to sign in. I will have to sign in. Yes. So if you wanted to send money, just make it so just be booked right now. But even if it is posted on the website, we don't have any physical servers in Africa, so it's Ethiopia that much. And the reason why we guarantee data security is because we have the accounting module, and the accounting is it's for a business.
So maybe after some time or months, it has some stable.
Make it How many users do you have?
No. Maybe.
So the thing about Odoo is it's very scalable in the sense that even if you get a yearly contract right now, okay, and you start with 5 years, and then you need 3 months into the year, you have implemented within the purchase module and you need to add users. The users you will add will be corrected. You have a list for the time remaining. So you can start right now. However, because we need the software to work, we will not recommend. So first you need to understand why do you need this software. What problem you're trying to solve. If your problem is inventory and
the supplement.
if we do an implementation, yeah, our methodology is different than partners do. We cannot really guarantee because we have to participate in the implementation. It depends with the scope, what modules are we implementing. It depends with how available are you, because we have to train it, right? So we can't, it depends. Yeah. Very popular.
Yeah, that's good.
So, how because this information is coming from banks, which are the journal statements. With the scanning,
Yeah. Then that's it. Yeah. You get yeah.
and I mentioned this department. We have really good actually not just with the number of clients that
Yeah.
So here's the thing, there is no software that is so there is still that thing then to make it work. For some people it's so the success so the first thing is we do the you know the success is that now we are we have implemented
Assistant money ningal.
Zuria.